I'm a small YouTuber that's been on this journey for a few years now, and based on my experience so far, I want to share some YouTuber mindset tips to help you keep or cultivate a great mindset for success on YouTube. This is my second video on this topic, 10 tips on how to be a great networker and collaborator on YouTube. There's a link in the description below to the first video I created on this topic of YouTuber mindset. Go check that out as well. Let's dive in. Hey, it's Gord here. Welcome. If it's your first time here and it's your passion to make great videos, become a ninja at video editing, and learn more tips on how to succeed with video and marketing on YouTube, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. Tip number 1. Be fired up with an abundance of energy. This is so important. People really like to be around others that have a nice warm energy, are excited, enjoy what they're doing, and enjoy meeting others. So, you don't want to be a sad sack in the crowd. And, the more you have a nice positive vibe, the more that rubs off on the people around you and attracts them to you as well. Tip number 2. Have a warm, friendly, and approachable personality. And on top of that, be courteous and well-mannered. So if you have these kinds of characteristics, people are going to be attracted to you and want to be around you, just like talking about having the energy in the first tip. Tip number 3. Have a super positive mental attitude. We all go through ups and downs, and it's so easy to get caught into a negative spin. It's something I fight with a lot, but if you remain positive and believe that things are going to turn out, have a little faith, things always have a way of working out. And that's so important when you're collaborating or working with others or networking, to be positive as much as you can in as many situations, because it's very important. People want to be around people that are positive, not negative. Tip number 4, the ability to listen. It's not all about you. So many people get involved in relationships and try to negotiate or talk, and they're too selfish about themselves. For things to be a win-win, there needs to be some kind of an exchange. In life, there's always an exchange of energy, and in the case of approaching people to network or to collaborate with, you need to have some kind of proposition that's going to be of value to them as well. So you need to listen to what the other person has to say, because communication is a two-way street. Tip number 5. You need to have a willingness to accept feedback and take constructive criticism well. This is very important, because if you want to grow and build relationships, not everybody's going to see things the same way that you are. So again, listen to their feedback, whatever, take in the constructive criticism, and the more you can be receptive to that, it's going to make a big difference in how you can succeed in getting along with others. Tip number 6 is the ability to adapt quickly and easily to change and let go of resisting. It's so easy to resist change, especially if you have old habits that you're trying to change, and you have to do something in order to get a breakthrough, in order to work with someone a certain way on a collaboration or in some kind of other activity in the community. So you need to embrace change more, allow it to happen, and don't resist as much. And the more you can let go, the easier it is to move forward and move through. Tip number 7. See the best in others. In other words, value and respect others. Not everyone is coming from the same place, and it's so important, again, to in order to get along, that we respect our differences. Tip number 8. Keep your emotions in check. Be patient whenever it's needed. It's so easy, if we have differences or concerns, to get emotional at times, but we need to be smart about it and know what we should be keeping to ourselves, and maybe stuff that we just have to work on ourselves to get better at, because you don't want to be emotional case with the people that you're working with in a collaboration or even in your networking activity, because again, you want to be somebody that's giving off good energy and someone that others want to be around, and you want to be able to support others as well and do your share in the community. Tip number 9. Be 100% trustworthy and reliable. I've learned from years of being in the corporate world and in IT that your integrity and the trust is something that takes a lot of time to build and gain respect for, but it takes seconds to break that down. It's so important that you stay true to your word and be consistent here so that other people know what to expect from you and can appreciate you for all the good that you have to offer in exchange and in some kind of relationship, in a collaboration or otherwise. Tip number 10, having good persuasive powers is very key to success. Because again, like I said earlier, it's not always the case that when you make your value proposition that someone on the other side is going to be totally on side, and maybe they see it a little differently, and somehow you're going to need to work something out to go forward with something that's a win-win situation. So it's very good to, gain strength in your ability to make good constructive arguments and persuasive arguments to state your case and your value proposition so that you can succeed in what your intentions were in having, a good collaboration with others. Wow! YouTube is a tricky and fun platform. It's a great platform to use to get your message out there, and it's a growth journey for those that choose to move forward. In case you didn't know, I provide services to help people start and grow their YouTube channels. Check out how I can help you at gordisman.com. And be sure to hit the subscribe icon on this page so that you can get more videos to learn about video editing, video marketing, and YouTube. And thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.